Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tuesdays at 2 with Trina from Taylor May Guide Lifestyle. I hope you guys had a great week. I've been a little under the weather, but we must move forward and push through as much as we can, as best we can, right? And just I want you to settle in and get comfortable, and I hope you enjoyed today's um, podcast and YouTube video. I am trying to get a little more comfortable and bring you some really good content, things that I'm faced with that I'm going through, and I'm trying to navigate all these things. And I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Some people may have the same concerns, frustrations, issues, everything. And today, um, it's going to be about the importance of access to and for self care and personal development resources. And as you know, Tailor Made Guide Lifestyle Blog is about um, me utilizing tools and resources that I have to inspire, impact, and influence you to live and be your best self now, to tailor make things for your life, for you. You're not anybody else. You are you. And so tailor make things for your life right now. You know, don't compare yourself to anyone else. There's no need for that. You are who you are. You're amazing like you are. So tailor make your lifestyle right now for you right now, for you and your family. If you are in a relationship or have kids, if you're single, whatever it may be, but tailor make it for you. And it's so important that we really recognize um, or just, you know, put those people who are the naysayers, the haters, the negative people, um, when you post and you see those negative comments coming to you, um, and you go to those people's pages and they're either they have no posts, they're just trolls. Everything they say is negative. There's no profile picture, or they have a low following, not a really lot of engagement. It's just the main thing in life is just to come out and hide behind their phones and their computers to badmouth other people. And it shows you just who they are, the character of those people, and how small they are. And so I want to encourage you to not allow those people to get in your head because they're looking for people to come down and be negative like they are. And they're just ready to, well, they cannot help it. They cannot help that. And so you've got to put Teflon on your bottom and get up there and go live your life. You cannot be concerned about those weak people. You just cannot, right? So that's what we're Tailor Made Guide is about. We're about inspiring, influencing you, impacting your life, giving you resources and tools and tips, ideas, telling you things that I do to tailor make things for me and my daughter and our life. And I just want to encourage other people to not allow the naysayers, the negative people, to get in your head. Tailor make your things your way so it works for your life. Okay? So let's get into it. I have to put my glasses on because I can't do that well. Um, so I wanted to start out by saying, if you're anything like me, I'm a single mom who does not make a lot of money and has to be very mindful of my resources and how I spend them. I don't blame anybody for my situation. However, I would like to have resources and connect with other people for self care and self development, improvement, and enhancements. So, a lot of you who are like that, I don't make a lot of money, but what I do with my resources, I try to make it all count. And for me, one of the reasons I wrote this blog post and sharing this on a podcast and on YouTube is because I have come to realize, not just recently, but just it's been on my mind for a while to post something like this, is I need help and need the resources for any self care or self development enhancement, things like that. But when I find people out there that charge so much money for the average person that really needs it, the masses who need it, I just find it to be disheartening. Yes, I know people have to make their money and they've gone to school or they've been certified for whatever thing it is that they're doing. However, if you were to charge a, an amount that most people could possibly afford, you get more people signing up to take your workshops and your classes and your ebooks or whatever it is that you're that you poured your heart and soul into. And I'm not trying to make light and say that someone should get paid less than what they're worth or their value. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that when someone people need what you have to offer and they cannot go to seminars or conferences or summits or pay these extraordinary amounts of money to get access to that. And so you got a lot of people who are kind of out there flailing and in the middle of this, not knowing what to do and get the resources that they need. And so I wanted to share what I've been doing of late to get the help and the resources that I need so that I can be my healthy whole self. And I'm sharing this. Some people may already know this, what they're doing already, but I just wanted to share what I'm doing to combat expensive costs to get the resources I need to better my best and to thrive in my life. And so, with that being said, um, so I decided to change my point of view and my perspective and shift my mindset to that of winning and victor instead of victim. So I've been strategizing on how can I get the self-care and self-development resources that I need without spending a large amount of money that I honestly just can't afford. Um, I in no way want to take away from anyone, as I said earlier, um, any business or counseling or coaching services or motivational speakers, none of that. That's not my intent at all. Um, I and everyone's deserving of resources. Um, and it shouldn't be out of people's reach to get the help that they need. Uh, so I'm here to share things that I've been doing to help myself. Let's get into it. So self-care and personal development are essential, as we all know, to us to live our best lives. When we prioritize our own well-being, we are better equipped to handle the demands of our everyday lives, right? So self-care can look like taking time to do activities that bring us joy, getting enough sleep, eating healthy foods, engaging in physical activity, and finding ways to relax and unwind. Personal development is about making the most of our talents, skills, and potential. This includes setting goals, investing in our education and career, building meaningful relationships. When we prioritize self care and personal development, we can be more productive, happier, and healthier in our daily lives. So, your opinion on that? I'd like to get that. Excuse me. Um, so, what do you think about that? You know, we have to prioritize things, right? And setting the goals for us to get there. You got to put pen to pad to get there. Okay, so um, affordable self care and personal development ideas. Self care and personal development can be affordable and easy to incorporate into your daily life. Here are a few ideas. So go for a walk in nature, take in the fresh air, and appreciate your surroundings. Nothing more humbling and grounding than walking among nature and seeing how big it is and how small we are in it, and taking advantage of the time we're walking through nature and getting acquainted with it. Reading a book or listening to a podcast like mine. Broaden your horizon and learn something new. Take a yoga class. And I'm not saying you got to be all flexible and an expert at it and been doing it for a number of years. I struggle with some of the moves, but I still try and get in there so that I can find ways to get centered because I've got a teenager who's about to graduate. We're in the midst of senior things and all her activities, and it's all crazy. So I got to find time to just stop and just be. Um, journal is really good. I keep a pad everywhere in my purse, my nightstand, in the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom. Keep one everywhere, and it helps me jot down things. So I don't remember things that well, but just an idea comes to me. It really helps me to just kind of express my feelings where I am right now at the moment. Helps me to gain clarity about where I am in that very moment where I am. A thought, I'm watching a television show, I'm engaged in any activity, just helps me to kind of gain clarity about it. Spend time with friends and family. Nurturing relationships, wow, can help us feel connected. Um, my circle is not very big, but it is a circle that I trust implicitly. I will not, um, my circle, my tribe, my community is just amazing. I'm so pleased and overjoyed with it. So, um, meditation, just to get clear, just to stop and to breathe and to get clear. Again, I'm talking about that clarity in the moment that you're in. Stop and just breathe, take it in, and just focus, refocus yourself. It's so important. Practice self care. Treat yourself to a bubble bath. Listen to your favorite music. Do something that you enjoy. Get creative. I craft. Try a new craft, if you will. Paint a picture, write a story, um, writing your narrative, bit by bit, pieces by piece. Things that you do, exercise, find an activity. I walk. I'm not into that hardcore jumping up and down stuff that's out there. Give me a leisurely or a brisk walk, and I'm good. And make it a part of your routine. Do something for someone else. Volunteering, I volunteer a lot. I mentioned I am the mother of a teenager. So PTA, I was in band. She's no longer in band, but the band mom, as a Girl Scout leader. I volunteer with my organization, Altrusa. Um, if you want to know more about Altrusa and what we do, when you go to my blog and click the link, you'll see um, organizations that I care about. You'll see it there. Um, some additional resources for self-care and personal development. Um, they're important, rewarding parts of life. Mental health, some resources that you could look up. If you go to the blog, you'll be able to go in and see who they are, and you can look those up for yourself. So the first being Mental Health America. This organization offers a variety of resources on mental health topics, including self-care and personal development. They have articles, blog posts, and tools to help you take care of your mental and emotional health. Number two, personal development for smart people. This website, created by Steve Pavlina, offers a wide range of personal development topics and resources. You'll find blog posts, podcasts, books, and more that can help you learn and grow. The third being the National Wellness Institute. This organization provides information on the six dimensions of wellness, including physical, emotional, spiritual, occupational, social, and intellectual. I have also covered that in a previous blog as well. When you go there and click on, you'll see a little more detail about those particular areas of self care. The Self Care Project, this website provides helpful information and advice on creating a self care routine. You'll find tips on meditation, journaling, nutrition, and more. And the fifth in this particular one, and this is by no means the whole list, the Center for Mindful Living. This organization offers a variety of resources on mindfulness and self care. You can find articles, videos, and of course, to help you create a mindful lifestyle. One of the ones I didn't add on here is called Alchemy, and it is geared toward African American healthcare, mental health. So ALKEME is the name of it, and that is they also have an app as well. That's a really great tool to use as well. Additional apps. There's some great apps out there that can help take care of yourself and develop your personal skills. Streaks, oh, excuse me, a great app for setting and tracking your daily goals. Mindful, so another one, love that app. An app for practicing mindfulness and relaxation. Forest, an app that helps you stay focused on tasks and break away from distractions. Headspace, a comprehensive mindfulness and meditation app. Fabulous, an app that helps you set and track personal goals. Um, have a Habitica, a fun and motivational app to help you stay on task. And like I said before, Alchemy, which is predominantly for African American help mindful self care and mental health. Um, Also, social media platforms for self care and personal development. There's so many social media platforms out there that can help with self care and personal development. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. No matter the platform, choose you choose. Remember that self care and personal development is a journey, so be sure to take things one step at a time. Stay motivated throughout this journey. You've got some Facebook groups to think about, to look at: the Self Care Haven, Personal Development and Self Improvement, Self Care and Wellness, Self Care and Personal Growth. For Instagram, some of the platforms for you to check out is the Psychology Mama, the Self Care Warrior, the Happy Now, Positive Psychology, the Inner Work. Um, Also, one of the things you could do is put together a group of friends that you trust to come into. It could be a very small, tight knit group, as big as you want it to be. But you, with that group, what you could do is you want to invite people into your home. You could do that, and you guys put your television on, let's say a YouTube, something that you're all interested in that day, and you come in together with your journals, like a book club, if you will, but a self care, self development group. Contact your local library for room reservation. You want to host it there. Um, Community centers for their rooms. Sometimes they're sometimes they're free if you live in the community. Sometimes they might be $20, $25. Everybody chips in a few dollars to cover it. You know, um, if you live in an apartment, sometimes the apartment office has an area where you can come in and have events there. Um, your HOA, if you live in a home community, HOA has a place where you can normally rent out the space for a fee. And again, with all of these spaces, if they cost, if everybody is pitching in a couple of dollars to help out, um, everybody can afford to get together to do these things together, and you have these resources that you can afford. Um, get together on a Zoom, a Facebook Live, an Instagram Live, at each other's homes, like I mentioned before. You can FaceTime one another. Um, Check out your local churches. If you belong to a church, they'll let you use the rooms as well. Um, if there's a cost, like I said before, you can it's to be reserved or rented. Typically, it's a nominal fee, but if you get enough people together, most people can afford $2 to $5 to contribute to a place that they can get together on a regular basis. Um, so this is what I have to say about finding the resources and having access to um, self care, mental wellness, personal development. It doesn't always cost an arm and a leg unless you want to get to that place. That's okay to strive to be able to attend and be in the room with certain um, dynamic and influential influencers. Nothing wrong with that. But until such time you get there, utilize the resources you have at your fingertips now. Um, so many things on all the social media platforms that we have. Again, getting some friends together and being creative in how you make it happen. But don't just not get the care that you need because you can't afford, you know, $200 plus to attend these various seminars and meeting place, whatever it is may be that it may be. Don't do that to yourself. You deserve it right now. And so sometimes it's just about getting to that place where you can afford to be in the room, like I said, with those um, famous, dynamic speakers, motivational speakers, coaches, what have you. Nothing wrong with that. So I just want to say, take care of yourself now. You deserve it right now. Do not limit yourself because you don't have a lot of money. There are way too many things out there, services, um, resources for all of us to take advantage of. Get with your friends. Take care of yourself. That's all I'm saying. Just take care of yourself. You deserve it. Please have a great rest of your day.